Welcome back to JKP Rising. Here are my E3 2017 predictions. First, we're going to cover the 5 series that I cover on my channel: Metroid, Deus Ex, Bioshock, Dead Space, and Halo. And then we'll move on to other series that I'd like to see from the show. Really quick, I am testing out my brand new Blue Yeti microphone. I've used my Blue Snowball for about 8 to 9 years, and I decided why not upgrade to a better microphone, so if I sound better, that's why. Let's start with Metroid. There has been rumors to be 2 Metroid games in production, at least one 3D game I hope, and preferably another 2D game. I would like it if both games came to the Nintendo Switch. That would be awesome. That would give me even more incentive to buy a Nintendo Switch, but I wouldn't be surprised if the 2D Metroid game came to the 3DS. I did sell my 3DS because I honestly just didn't have any games to play on it because I'm a very picky ass gamer, and a lot of the Nintendo 3DS games just never really appealed to me. But Metroid is a game that I want to see come to the Switch so I can buy a Nintendo Switch and enjoy Prime 4. I would like to see Prime 4. It could be a whole new 3D Metroid game. It could be Metroid Dread. It could be something else. I'm not entirely sure. But Retro Studios has teased the actual food Prime Rib on their Twitter, so more than likely we are going to see a Metroid Prime 4, and we could see another 3D Metroid game. All I know is that I think we're guaranteed at least one 3D Metroid game. Give me Metroid Prime. If you have another Metroid game that comes to Switch, that would be awesome. So fingers crossed for Metroid Prime 4, and if it gets revealed at this year's E3, I will sure as hell be actively covering Metroid Prime 4. Let's talk about Deus Ex, probably the least popular series I cover on my channel, sadly, but I'm going to try to improve that by making more Deus Ex videos, specifically on Deus Ex 5. I'm well aware the series is on hiatus, and I'm not going to stop until the series comes back, just like Dead Space 4. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see any news on Deus Ex at this year's E3, if not for a while as well. But I wouldn't mind being pleasantly surprised to see Deus Ex come to E3. Unfortunately, I highly doubt that will happen, but stay tuned for some more Deus Ex videos like Deus Ex 5 coverage on JKP Rising. Bioshock 4 is a game that I want to see come into existence. There has been rumors that 2K is going to showcase their next game. Hopefully it's not Borderlands 3, even though I know there's a lot of people out there that want Borderlands 3. But 2K is the publisher behind Borderlands 3, not the developer. And they released a statement talking about a game that they're going to showcase that they're developing. So fingers crossed for Bioshock 4. It's made by the same people who made Bioshock 2, so I'm very, very, very hyped. I don't care where it sets place. Could be Rapture, could be Columbia, could be an entirely new area, underground, city, metropolitan city, modern city, whatever. Give me Bioshock 4 so I can have some amazing gameplay like in Bioshock 2. Give me Bioshock 4, please. I started the Dead Space 4 movement back in October 2016 to echo Dead Space 4 into existence, and since then we have grown strong in numbers, interviewed 2 voice actors, Gunnar Wright and Tanya Clark, been in talks with Visual Games and Electronic Arts, and we have made progression nonetheless. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see Dead Space at E3 because Visual Games and EA is currently working on Star Wars, which is fine. We might see some Dead Space Easter eggs at this year's Star Wars game by Visual Games. But next year, guys, next year, 2018, is the 10th anniversary for the first Dead Space. So what we got to do is keep our voices heard, keep the movement going, make sure EA and Visual Games know we want Dead Space 4. It's not going to be an easy battle. This is an uphill battle, but we cannot give up. I will not give up, and I'll keep making Dead Space videos post E3 until Dead Space 4 is a reality. Join our discussion on Discord and Facebook. Keep messaging EA and Visual Games and let them know that we want Dead Space 4. We are strong in numbers. Never give up. So for Halo, we know that Halo 6 is not going to appear at this year's Electronic Arts Entertainment Expo, so I am still crossing my fingers for Halo 3 Anniversary. Hopefully 343 has been lying their ass off for 20 times straight. Show me Halo 3 Anniversary, and if you don't show me Halo 3 Anniversary, show me something that is not anything related to the created storyline. Give me a Halo game that makes me want to play it just like the old one. Give me a Halo game that respects itself, is not buggy, has game modes at launch. You know what to do, 343 Industries. Do it. Next up, I'm going to talk about the three major companies, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, and anything I want to see from them. So with Microsoft, I'm very hyped for Project Scorpio. I definitely plan on picking one up this fall, depending on how much it is. I would love to see Xbox come back to their prime like they were doing the Xbox 360 days. The Xbox One has been struggling ever since it came out. It's made a huge 180 since 2013, but I think the Scorpio is going to push it in the right direction. I hope Scorpio lands successfully. I can't wait to see what it looks like, how much it costs. I can't wait to see all the games running on Scorpio. Hopefully we have some exclusives on Scorpio to diversify itself from PS4 and the Nintendo Switch, and some new IPs. I don't know what those are going to be. I was really looking forward to Scalebound. It sucks that that game got canceled, so I'm just hoping to see some awesome new IPs from Microsoft. And also, my 2015 Game of the Year was actually Ori and the Blind Forest, and I heard that the sequel, The Will of the Wisps, might be coming out, so I would love to see a sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest. Also, Shadow of the Tomb Raider looks pretty cool, and I want to see more information on that. Hopefully Microsoft slams it out of the park. And let's jump to Sony. So for Sony, I'm really hyped for the new God of War game. That game looked fantastic at last year's E3. I'm also hyped for The Last of Us Part 2. I'm also kind of interested in that Detroit game, the people who made Heavy Rain. So I'm really interested mostly in God of War and also new IPs as well. I'm always down to play new IPs in video games. I like sequels as much as everyone else, but I'm always down to play a brand new story with brand new characters with a brand new everything. So I never really got into the God of War games, but the fourth game looks awesome. So I hope to see more gameplay from God of War 4. Sony, we'll see what you got. I'm still rooting on Microsoft over you guys, but I am hyped for the games you're going to showcase. I definitely plan on picking up a PS4 or a PS4 Pro sometime in the near future. Nintendo. As I said before, I want to see Metroid games. We'll see what they have to offer. I don't really know about Nintendo. The only thing I want to see from Nintendo really might be like an awesome Mario game, like a Mario Galaxy 3, which is kind of like Mario Odyssey, but I would love to see a Super Mario Galaxy 3. Give me a Super Paper Mario. I would love to see possibly a new Smash Brothers. And also, maybe we'll see some One Piece games on Nintendo, on Xbox, on Sony. So that's pretty much all I want to see from E3. I'm really looking forward to some IPs. In terms of like EA, Bethesda, and like Ubisoft, the new Assassin's Creed game, Origins, looks pretty cool. I never was a big fan of Assassin's Creed, but I love ancient Egypt. That's one of my favorite time zones. I heard Origins is going to be set in ancient Egypt, so that looks pretty cool. I might give Assassin's Creed a third try. I played the first game, never got into it. I tried getting into the series again with Assassin's Creed Unity, and that game was buggy on launch as hell, so I stopped playing Assassin's Creed after that. But if this game is successful, it doesn't have game-breaking issues, I will definitely consider picking up Assassin's Creed Origins because I love ancient Egypt. In terms of Bethesda, I'm not really sure what I want to see from Bethesda. EA, I'd love to see a new Star Wars KOTOR game, Knights of the Old Republic 3. I'm looking forward to Visceral Games' new Star Wars game. Battlefront 2 looks kind of cool just because Gunnar Wright is actually voicing a main character in the campaign. And hopefully Battlefront 2 is like Battlefront 2 from like Xbox, PS2, and PC. All in all, guys, I'm really looking forward to a bunch of awesome games. I'm looking forward to a bunch of new IPs, and I'm really hoping that Metroid Prime 4, Bioshock 4, and some cool Halo game gets announced. If there's Dead Space news, I'll be blown away. And if there's Deus Ex news, I'll be blown away. My name is James of JKP Rising. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What games are you hoping to see at E3? Which games are you hyped for? What do you want to see? Are you excited for Project Scorpio? Do you want to see a Metroid game? Do you want to see a Bioshock game? Do you want to see Halo 3 Anniversary? Do you want to see a different Halo game? Let me know in the comments below. I've been making videos for like 2 weeks straight, so I might take a couple days off during the E3 press conferences just to relax. If there's any game-breaking news, I might upload videos to the channel. But I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're almost at 15,000 subscribers, which is incredible. So thank you all so much for watching my stuff. I appreciate every single one of you. I usually reply to as many comments as possible. And thank you so much for watching JKP Rising. Have a great E3. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.